Hello, hello, it is Talos o'clock. No amount of debit card fraud and Steam fraud will stop me from reaching out to you. I sound like some sort of weird radio DJ. Uh, you know, coming at you live from Portland, Oregon. um, uh, yeah. My Steam account was compromised. It's like my life has been compromised. Yesterday, I went to pay my car and it declined. And it kept declining. And I kept being like, why are you declining? And it kept being like, because there is no God, Hildy. And I was like, that never stopped you before. Um, and then I called and they said, hey, uh, did you know someone's bought hair dryers and glitter shit? glitter letters, glitter LED letters is what they bought. Uh, right? I didn't even know what to make of that. Um, so, come on, it's here. There you go. I think it's hilarious that my chat remains, at least in my Streamlabs. Luckily, I'm not locked out or anything. I sent Steam a sad message. But now, everyone and their mother has decided that hacking Hildy is a good idea. I have no money, and I have no idea whether my Steam account will remain untouched. That is optimizing for my system. Is that so, Talos? Is that what you're doing? Are you gonna just keep doing that for a while? Should I oh nope, you're still going. It's like you have a new monitor. What are you even doing? um I'm trying not to be a miserable lump about it. Yeah. That's about that. Um, you know, today is San was like, is there a better reason to hack your account than to play your niche games? Yeah, like, guys, I got, like, basically Strange Scaffold's library. What do you want from me? You're not getting anything, like, I guess you could play Cyberpunk, but you'd have to fight everyone at my house for it. Oh, that's right. I was here. Ugh, Lord. If you're wondering where San said that, it is in my Discord, which is at the bottom of my channel. You can't miss it because it's literally the only thing that's there. So... Man. Okay, let's try this a different way. Maybe it'll work. Maybe it... Well, no, because you can't get through that. That's right. But we'll put this in the corner. I don't know what that'll really do for me, but it'll satisfy my need for space. So the goal remains. Oh my god, Yorkie! Good morning! It's not even morning, child! Why are you this cat? So the goal remains to somehow get the other dude out. And to do that, we must, yet again, figure something out that's complicated. Oh lord. I just have to stand here for a hot second. Easy there, guy. Okay. So we can do this. No, I don't want you to be connected. I want you to just be connected to you. And you. Oh, right. But if you're not connected here... Lord! Everything. A mess. So, I can get that set up. Problem being, if I move this at all, this stops connecting. So, now, I guess I could walk this in here. I'm not exactly sure what this will do for me, but we'll go ahead and start like this. So now we'll go ahead and do this. Okay. Right, but now... Well, okay, hold on. This does allow me to disconnect it from Mr. Blue. That's a start. Right. So if I could set this in a way that it could also connect to that... Okay. Stop. So what we need is for you now to break that connection and connect to it. Right. Take you to that and to this. Okay. So then I don't need to connect to that buddy anymore. Theoretically. Theoretically. Let's see. Right. Ugh, I hate it. Okay. So we're under a larger issue now. Well, maybe not. It just doesn't feel good, man. So, if we put you here... Hello? Oh, hi, Spell. Today, early this morning, my Steam account was compromised, and last night my debit card was stolen. What's good? What's new with you? Okay. not horrific. I know, right? It's like, what? How is life like this right now? Okay. So, the bigger issue, I think, is I have to be walking these out of here. It's alright. It's just a weird day. Like, I was like, I'm a little self-pitying because can a Hildy not get a break? I had to fight for my unemployment, finally get it, everything's stable. I can splurge on burritos here and there. Oh. Oh, so what does that mean? What dawned on you and what you're gonna seek now? Anchors can mean a lot of things to people. My Lanta.
Life's better when you're under our roof.
Oh my god.
Save up to 23%
I'm just
by
trying to
bundling
go to
your
my
home and
own
auto with us.
YouTube. Goodness. Just opening my own YouTube chat. Not that anyone's ever in it, but maybe one day. Yeah, what does that mean? I disagree heartily, but I appreciate that this is the ontology that works for you. Yeah. Alright, chats are set up again. I think we can become so obsessed with our own narratives that sometimes actually, literally, you were about to say exactly what I was about to say. I think that we can get to a point where we're so introspective that we are harming ourselves. And sometimes you just need to stop. You literally said exactly what I was about to say to you, so. Yeah. I was pretty much about to say something like that. I was about to say, hey, you know, we can get so obsessed with navel gazing that maybe you gotta go find some clothes, and that might be the coldness you're experiencing. Damn it. You kidding? Like that, I think. Why would you read the Bible? Even not religiously. I think I did it. Ah, damn it. I think I fucked it all up now. Let's see. One misclick and your life is ruined. I'm not sure I understand how you're using ontologically in this sense. Damn it. Literally just banged my mouse against my keyboard and now I have to redo it. Son of a bee. And are you talking the full Bible? Or just... I mean, I know that you're Israeli, so I'm not trying to, like... I'm just trying not to make assumptions here. I wouldn't say the full Bible. I don't know. I'm from a Christian country, I'm sorry. That's probably a rude thing to say, isn't it? I've been trained to call it the full Bible. I'm not anything, but... Old Testament, New Testament. God, those were the words I was looking for. Man, I gotta go to the drawing board on that. I think I disagree with you. Well, okay, I don't read Hebrew, so I can't disagree with you on that capacity because I simply don't read Hebrew, so I'm not going to even pretend. But I do feel that the Bible is perfect. I don't know, because I haven't read it in Hebrew, I can't agree with it, but that doesn't mean it's not true. Does that make sense? I am aware of how dope Hebrew is, though, as a language. It is, like, phenomenal. But yeah, you can totally show me. I'd love to hear. I do know Yahweh. Okay. So I should be able to move you now, my guy. Yes. Okay. Do not misclick. Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, now I know. Now I've got this. My god, this is obnoxious. I have a hard time separating what I would call authorial intent from a text. So it probably has me missing out on some pretty dope literature, all things considered. But I think I personally would have trouble separating that you're still talking about a god, right? I think I would find that difficult. Again, I'm not... I guess I'm gonna look up what ontological means because I really feel like I'm just not understanding you properly. Hold on, before we do this. That's not gonna work because it's too far away. Better. I'm gonna look up ontological. See, in general, in English, meaning American English classrooms, we would use ontologically differently. That's why I was missing your point. I can see if you're saying this is thinking about thinking, I can see how using a deity is a good way to talk about that. The way that ontology is defined in like American parlance is that it's with the nature of being or the relationships between the concepts and categories in a subject area. We would call it metacognition if you were thinking about thinking. No, epistemology, right? Epistemology is the theory of knowledge itself. So is the investigation of what distinguishes justified belief from opinion. So epistemology is more about validity and scope, whereas ontology is about the nature of being or relationships between either invalid or valid arguments. That much doesn't matter in ontology. Wrong way. Yeah. See, so I can see how, like, what I was getting tripped up on in what you were saying was I wasn't quite understanding. Okay, hold on. I have one more step to do. I wasn't quite understanding where you were coming from with your metaphysical discussion, right? Because I was thinking ontology as the nature of being, it's very hard to separate like a religious belief from that. But you were using it more like epistemology, or, you know, just like in a context I wasn't used to. Now that I see exactly where you're coming from, yeah, I can see how the Bible could supply that. In English, obviously, I find no moral worth in it whatsoever. But that is the deficiency of the English language. Hi, Miss Roy. We're talking about, so Spell has been having a really interesting self-determinate journey. Oh, thank you. Oh, I agree. Well, I mean, I have a lot of feelings about translation theory. Particularly its uselessness. Uselessness isn't the right term. It's hard to, you know, I gotta give myself some credit. It is kind of hard to talk about super serious things when you're doing this. Oh, yeah, no, I mean, trust me. As far as translations and their accuracy go, I have no preciousness when it comes to that. I personally think that there is quite a problem with assuming that a translated work has retained its meaning. Language itself isn't cut and dry. One of the things that really helped me cement my opinion that translation can't possibly be a direct intention was Plato. Because in Greek, you know, there's 8 words for justice, right? We've got 1. 2 if you're feeling spicy. Damn it! Yeah, Sam's like, I am here, you just didn't know. Sorry, Sam. You know, I've come so far, but in the end, it didn't even matter. I have settled for knowing linguistics really well, which I think for you might be the next course of... God damn it, all of you. It might be the next course of study for you. Because linguistics can really help with that. Like, the reason I was aware that Hebrew is such a multifaceted language was because of linguistics. I was aware because I understand grammar. And so if I read a grammar, I know what it says and can extrapolate. For the love of God. I actually drew this out. And I have failed myself. So I must relook at the thing that I drew. I was just like, I left stream yesterday or Tuesday obsessed with this stupid fucking problem, and then sat there being annoyed, and I drew it out 1,000 different ways. And I've tried a couple of them, but the one I thought would work, I still think will work, but I don't think I'm executing it properly. I actually don't think that will work anymore now that I'm looking it over. Balls. My Steam was never gone, which is weird. Like, at least I never noticed it was gone. I'm honestly, I hate to say this, but I'm concerned that the caller is inside the house. Like spam links were being sent out to all my contacts, which is someone... Oh, but I sent one. At least I can see that I sent one. Yeah, it's really weird because as far as I can tell, I was never locked out. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah. The thing is, like, I never got locked out of my Steam. Weird, right? Right? That's what's freaking me out. It's because I stood in the beam. Now, I did have a moment where I had to redo my Amazon password. So, the person who stole my debit card, they bought something like 2.2K of Amazon things. And they're like multiples, like high-powered hair dryers. 3 of them. Five wind chimes. 9 men's shirts. So they're obviously resellers. You know, somebody who sells to Temu or something like that. And the only reason I know what they bought is because they've been, Amazon has been sending me notices of them being returned, even though the orders are not from my account. Yeah, that's, honestly, that's why I'm like, is the caller inside the house? Like, lots of coincidences, very amateur. Right? I would think running a hair salon, except they also bought like a bunch of shirts and other stuff like that. So it does... Yeah, it's from a horror movie. So... No, okay, it was for 40-year-olds. Thank you. Yeah, from Scream. From Scream, in the very beginning of the movie, she picks it up and he goes, the collar is inside. Like, she's been getting all these harassing calls. She picks it up and he goes, the collar is inside the house. It literally means there's a mole, you know? But it does seem... Shut up, Sam. It does seem weirdly personal, and like I said, I wasn't actually locked out of my Steam. So super... Yay! Okay, don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. Yeah! So super suspicious. I don't live in an apartment complex. There's only a few things I can figure. One, someone I know saw my stream yesterday and got spiteful about the Steam.
Miranda was an act of defiance in a way. To bring a new life into existence and say, this is good, this is fundamentally good, because human beings are unique and valuable, and every single one of them enriches the universe just by existing.
No.
We wanted to celebrate that, and to have a personal connection to the life we created. To be invested in each other the way it was in the beginning. To be parents.
Yeah, because so the card, I think, either it was, I actually think the card is not in the house. The Steam, I think, is. Or, because the Steam is just so amateur, but I never got locked out. So in my mind, that says it's someone who has access to my Steam, which I leave Steam logged in on all of my computers. But I'm like, Vic and Ferris didn't do this. There's no way. So then I'm back at square one, right? But it's a weird feeling. There's no need to hyper focus on it, I think. Because what is it gonna do? I'm gonna just accuse people I know, right? But it doesn't feel good. Yeah, I'm gonna take that interpretation and run with it, because any other interpretation just makes me feel bad. I'm sure I'll hear about what data breach it was in a few days. And then I can rest easy. I know. I know. When you get overwhelmed and you're an overthinker, right? Like, we all like Talos. We like to think about our identities. Why? New interface content available. What? A type of playground equipment in the form of a pachyderm called an elephant. Elephants survived extinction of biological humanity appear to be thriving in certain parts of the world. That's cool. There's a tower waiting for me. I see it on the horizon, and every day it grows closer. It has been a companion on my journey, but I fear the day I will reach it, for I've loved this road, the fields and the hills it has shown me. But the tower waits, and I can only hope that from its heights I will see other roads and other towers, and dream of journeys yet to come. This poem is not good. I don't get to choose this poem is not good. Yeah, yeah. Um, a lot of us here speak other languages, though. So Spell and I were talking about translation and how translation is ultimately inaccurate. Um, like, how do you feel as bilingual speakers? Do you feel like you can say the same meaning in multiple languages? Or do you feel like you choose certain languages to speak in? And to say certain things. Oh, that's right. This motherfucker! Okay. Yeah, like the base word, like you have a word that means more. Now that I got a word for you for that. It's called code switching. Do you think that there are certain concepts that English just doesn't have? I mean, I feel like Hebrew, duh, especially Old Hebrew. But thinking about Dutch, there's a pretty similar origin if you go back far enough. That's great. I love that. Yeah, you hear that a lot in America with Spanish. If you're listening to a phone call, someone will be like, say something in Spanish, and then they'll say, it was pretty cool. Which made me wonder what the word for cool is in Spanish. Yeah, I mean, there's just a lot of cool. Code switching is really amazing, and it's one of the only things we have leading towards um, like knowing language acquisition, because we still don't actually understand how you learn a language completely. So code switching is one of our number one clues. Essentially, they talk about Esperanto. I mean, Metaphor Refantasio has a lot of Esperanto words in it. I only know that because Jen told me. Jen, come to stream. Probably busy. Work's been really rough on him. You know, that is actually... That's interesting that it's English. There is a trend towards language loss. The more global the world becomes, the more the languages are blending together. Spell. Get out of here. The Netherlands is gonna be fine. If nothing else, America will lose their mind before anything can happen. There is, though, globally, a trend. Papua New Guinea, for instance, used to have 1,500 to 2,000 different languages. And I love Tesla. I love that they're already fighting. I love it took 6 months and now they're like a happy married couple. He sold his Tesla. It's so sad. He gave the Skynet contract away too. Oh no. Guess you don't get to be even more of a billionaire off of our treasury funds, Musk. Oh yeah, Trump and Musk are in a fight. They're fighting. They hate each other. You know, we're gonna come back for the stars here. Running in circles is enough for me. No, Trump sold his Tesla. Elon did not sell Tesla. But Trump sold... Yeah, like, Trump basically sold all his Tesla stock. He sold his Tesla. He had promised, like, a Skynet contract in the South to Musk, and he gave it to someone else. Like Trump just trumped. Like, you know, Musk is so upset, and I'm just like, why? What did you think would happen? You threw in with a sociopath. You sociopath? What, you think sociopaths are gonna respect each other? That they, you think it's gonna be like, woo? Are you kidding? Yeah, we're just gonna move along for a hot sec because enough circles in this area. Let's go do other puzzles. Let's actually do puzzles. We'll come back to this when we must. When we musk. Wait, it was rigged? Like, for real? Oh, well, I mean, yes, we know that, actually. Elon paid people to vote for Trump. Right. Like, we know that. But that he is implying more is not a surprise to me. I mean, Trump got fucking convicted and he's still president, so yeah, I have no faith about white men facing consequences, indeed, Lime. They simply don't. Like, they don't. They can, and the worst part is, you know how much we've helped fuck up Israel-Palestine? We'll never see consequences for that. But they will. Because they're not white in our eyes. Right? It's just a nightmare. It's a nightmare. Internationally, we won't even see consequences because of whiteness. It's a fucking nightmare. I know, Spell. You are basically the ass-fucked area. San, I would say, from what research I've done in their voter disenfranchisement, from an American invested in voters' rights, not only is that not surprising, it was expected to come to light eventually. Okay, so it says the golden puzzle is here somewhere. Where is it? Under? Under! Yep. Yep. I mean, the... pardon me, by the way. The project, whatever, 2025 playbook basically set up so that there can't be investigations. Yes! Yeah, basically if it starts with a U, it was like, fuck you, Middle East. That includes the UAB. The UAE, right? So, you know, if it starts with a U, fuck you. Everything's the worst. That's what it says. Like this? What does that do? And then... I don't even know where the goal is. I should probably figure out where that is before I commit to all of this. Where is the goal? Hello, where are you, goal? Hi, Tev! This message is already pinned. I like double clicked it. I had to pin it that fast. Of course, it's hilarious. Nah, I mean, we're adults here. Less. We're for organized orgasms at the Confederation. Pussy liberation. Pussy rights. Okay, what are we doing with this puzzle? We are... Yeah, I have an adult flag on my channel for a reason. You guys do not have to worry. I keep, even when I'm playing super fucking innocent games, I keep an adult flag on my channel. I know, we're like 12-year-old humor right now. Except in America, it would be considered older because of dangerous words. Oh! Oh! Oh, things are moving now. Oh. That's why we're unhappy. How far are you gonna move? Alright. Okay. Oh. What's down here, pray tell? Nothing. But we do get this, which I would presume makes it easier to do that. So... we're bonding. Sand is just like, no! I'm leaving, the trauma's too much. Maybe like this. Jesus. And then, I guess, take that away. Yeah, okay. So then we have an issue that I don't know how to solve. How then would I open that second door? Interesting. Oh, are you kidding? Go for it. There's no... If it's too far, then I'll probably give you a medal, maybe. Because I have a hard time imagining something that's too far. With the audience we have currently. Okay. So... I see. I see why this puzzle sucks. I see this. I see it. Oh, yeah, nah. I really... But I did, San! I did! Yeah, I typed very, very fast. Oh, okay, so, yes. I got to smooch Cthulhu in two ways. I smooched as tiny itty bitty squid when I broke up with her. And then I also smooched as end of the world. Okay. So, now we're here. As we draw the final curtain. Oh, Lord. This godforsaken puzzle indeed. Yeah, it was horrifying, actually. It got scarier towards the end, Spell. I would say that was the scariest of all the games I played that day, and it will stick with me as a tidy little nightmare. Yeah, I type really fast and I make a lot of noise because I have a clacky keyboard. But I type about 120 words per minute, give or take 5, depending on the day. I can get up to 140. I can type as fast as I think. Yeah, people freak out when they hear you. They're just like, is that real? What are you doing? I'm gonna relook at the title. Thrust vector. Oh, a more appropriate title I couldn't have wished for. Honestly, it's really no good for me because um, I can say whatever dumb bullshit's in my head. And since I suffer depression, sometimes that dumb bullshit's really dumb. It is not great. Yep. Yep. Spammer Hildy. I actually get in trouble for writing messages too fast all the time. Like it has like, you've typed too many messages. Okay, I gotta focus. I'm just standing here like an idiot. So, I am not going to be able to move this once it's up here. This much, I know. So I'm going to have to figure out a way to solve the problem. My charisma stat is medium, but my apologizing stat is super fucking high. Actually, I think apologizing would fall under... I think apologizing would be a charisma and wisdom. Like, it would be affected by both. You have to be wise enough to know to apologize. Okay. So this guy has to hit that guy. And somehow has to hit that guy. That much we know. I mean, what if... What if... Is there a way to get this thing moving in such a fashion that it interrupts the red beams I have? That it'll interrupt my connection with that. So what if we did something like this? But then how would I connect the blue? Dex could work. So basically, what I need is to have my connection to that broken, but also be able to reach the blue. So I guess it would have to be in such a way where the line to the red is going to get interrupted by that dude, but it can still see the blue. because he can't reach that blue from up there. So it has to be this guy. Interesting. How would I do that? I think probably over here somehow. I mean, yeah, honestly, I think Lime is right. It's not necessarily charisma. It might even just be strength. Oh, that's true. But do you think it could be strength for, like, sincerity? No, you're right. It would have to be charisma. Lord Almighty. Okay. Okay. I might need to draw this one out. Let me think. If it's there. I'm like literally touching the screen. I need to get a camera so you can see this. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. What if... What if we just put it right in the fucking way? What if we got its butt shoved off? Well, whichever stat his ability to not say dumb shit. No, I'll say dumb shit. It's more like it's emotional shit. Like, unnecessarily emotional. Okay. What if... Wait. Oh, there was a ladder! I was like, I can't get back up there now. But I can! There's a ladder. Whatever. Okay. You only need this because if you want to move one of these up there. Dude. I'm sorry. Like that? Yeah, like that. Okay. Yeah, guy, yeah, okay. Yes, that is actually kind of what I want to have happen. But I think I have to have it happen in a different way. I feel like I kind of said dumb shit earlier when I was like, you know, the other Bible. I'm gonna talk to a Jew and say the other Bible. I think that was pretty dumb. I'm gonna say that. You know, like, come on now. Like, I'm talking to someone from, no, I'm not gonna live that down in my own mind for a while. Yeah. So, yeah. What if we did that? Would that work? Oh, it will work. Okay. Yeah, but why? I love how spells did laser eyes to that. Uh, but why would I get away scot-free? Nobody learns anything if I do. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Tev, yes. There are several times where you're like, wait a second. How did you not know that? There we go, that's the high charisma stat. Alright, I can accept that. Let's solve this puzzle. Hey! Stan, the only reason that this was at any way easy for me was because I played Gamora right before this.
Athena started crumbling. It wasn't just the death of our daughter, it was everything. The burden of century after century of trying to keep the flame alive, trying to make Alexandra Drennan's sacrifice worth it, while everyone else got caught up in their petty personal problems. Even with me there, she was lonely. She felt responsible for everyone, as if she could change the tides of history by will alone. And I can understand why, because she kind of did.
Yep. Women taking on the emotional burden. Tale as old as time. Okay. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and just pop through all the gold puzzles. I'm feeling really bolstered confidence-wise coming from that, so we're just gonna keep getting good. Watch this next one destroy me utterly. The filters they use on this game are really cool, but they do make me feel like my monitor is dirty. I have this instinct to go get like an electric cleaning wipe. I'm like, why, what is on it? What's going on? Is that it down there? No. That's number 4. Go that away. Well, what happened was I did actually draw it out a little bit. What I've started doing... I should hook up my tablet again, actually. What I've started doing... Oh. If we include glasses, not very clean. Alright. Alright. Haven't eaten in front of them enough? Glasses, no comment. Okay. I know how to do that from fucking up 8,000 times. But why did I want to do that? What do I gain from that? We don't know. What's in here? We don't know. I bet you that's the goal, maybe. That was not what I wanted, but that's okay. Stop. Stop! You I want you. This is what I want. Oh, I have to trade something out for you. Oh, okay. Hold on, Bucks. We're going on our journey. Okay. Honestly, I feel that. Like, let's be real. It takes energy to take care of oneself, and sometimes that energy just is not fucking worth it for any reason. No, 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 no! Leave me alone! Thank you. Like so. Oh, bastard. Bastard! Can I take this? Are you takeable? No. Ugh. Why? Oh, I think most self-care tasks are worth it, but I think depression also, let's face it. Oh my god, yes, when I get depressed, showering is like out the fucking corner. Like out the corner. I mean, it's just out of the question when I get depressed. It is too much. You have to stand up, there's so many steps, it's too much. I mean, yeah, but this doesn't help me any at all. Oh, wait. Wait. Maybe it does. Remember what Palkas said. Alright, let's see. I need to get it back over. Vacuuming! Nightmare! For me it's dishes. I can get behind an okay vacuum, right? But I also have hardwood floors for a reason. Like, once I got hardwood floors, I was like, I am never, ever not living with hardwood floors again. Yeah, dishes are laborious. Okay. So I'll leave you there for now. I need my box. Come back, box. Oh, but now how am I gonna get you back over? Lame. Okay. Hold on. The hellscape continues. I think... I think Vic would agree with you with dishes. That, you know, they're easy to make a habit of. When I was a kid, we had two chores: dishes and vacuuming. And you should know it was like four of us in a very small place. I grew up without a door. It goes on. So, my sister's chore was the dishes, and mine was vacuuming. But my sister, being the favorite, never had to do her chore. So I always had to do her chore. And then on the weekends, her chore was to clean the shower, and my chore was to clean the rest of the bathroom. And again, my sister would not do her chore, and I had to do her chore. So now, as an adult, I have a hard time. Oh, Lord. Okay. The order of switching is difficult here. So I, like, because if they weren't done, I would get in trouble too, even if it were her chores. I had to do laundry a lot. I had to fold my parents' laundry a lot. I did not like that. Well, I mean, that explains everything about you, Pesky. Okay. Are you sure I can't have the fan? I can't have the fan. There's nothing else I can have. I hate it. I hate it so much. Okay. You. So, you need to go there. You. Oh, wait. What's this red? Oh, wait, yeah, because you're a converter. You. Go here. Huh. Well, I don't know. Maybe I don't need to bring it over there at all. Well, no, I would need to. This is terrible. You know, I think we've talked about this, Tev. In a way, I'm a little jealous because it seems like it allows for a better relationship.
Hello and welcome to a new video.
I am definitely looking up how to start this. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I am definitely looking up which piece gets moved first. Oh no, I was gonna tell you anyway. But then I also got caught. But I was still gonna tell you. I'm not ashamed. Like, why would I be ashamed? Excuse me! What on earth is gaslighting about that? I hate you all. Listen, I'm suffering, so I'm looking it up. You guys can fuck off. Ooh, I'm jealous of your monitor. This guy's got really nice colors. That actually sounds like a dream. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. They start by moving it. I had to watch that twice because I wasn't sure why they did that. But they start by moving the fan over to the other side. Why would they do that? I guess I'm gonna have to figure out. That doesn't feel right. Huh. Why would you do that? And how would you do that? Like this? And then I pick it. Do I have to use the box? Yeah, like how do you even do that? Yeah, my sister was a year and 4 days older than me. So I tend to think that my parents just, like, most of my childhood was missing. Oh! See, I would have never. Guys, we would have been here 3 weeks from now. Oh, no, my sister and I hated each other for years. But, you know, when you're younger and there's definitely a sibling in kind of a Harry Potter style life, you really just don't. I guess maybe I bring that over now? Oh my god. I don't even know. A whole new world! I don't know. What I do know is that this is gonna need to do that no matter what. What was I even thinking? I have spaced it. Yes, when your sibling, when you're young and your sibling is being treated really poorly, it's really hard to conceptualize, I think, if you're not being treated the same way. Like this? I want you to go over there now. No, no. Well, I guess I could make a diagonal line, right? It doesn't have to be straight. I think that shows, for sure. I think kids can recognize that. We don't have a strong sibling bond, Vic, but we have an okay one. Okay, so what if... Can I do diagonal from here? No. Okay. So it has to be like that. There it goes. Oh! Wait. What good does this do me? Oh. Oh. Balls! There. Is that? Oh, okay!
For Athena, Miranda's death was final, and it was the finality of it that was so unbearable. Even with the technology we were creating, there was no way of reaching back into time to save her. We were moving forward, relentlessly. The days flying by, and with every day, Miranda was further away. I think that was the first time I really understood what it means that time is a dimension. I could measure the distance between us in minutes, hours, days, years. But if what broke Athena was accepting that distance, for me, it was the opposite. I refused to accept it. The universe had already taken so much from us. It didn't get to take my daughter.
Listen, children grow up, my guys. Though doesn't that make you feel... makes me feel a little weird. I don't talk to my parents anymore. It makes me feel weird about it. Feel weird about it. Done. Done. Let's go. Every time you call it a cult. Oh, hi! May I call you Day? So, I met Day through Miss Roy. Day is really great. They do streams of cross-stitching and puzzle games. I think you do one tonight, right? Mega Hell Sudoku tonight. Oh, that's right. Anyway, this is my European crew. I think we're down to San, Tev, Lime, and Vic. Maybe Spell. Spell falls asleep a lot because even though I've started a little earlier for Spell, it's still like midnight or 1 a.m. in Israel. Oh, Pesky's here too! My precious fox cow. We are doing gold puzzles. Aiming for 100%. I was doing stars too, but then I got very annoyed of running in circles. So I decided to do gold gate puzzles, and yeah, like the one in East 3, I think it is, where it's behind the human sculpture. How on earth am I even supposed to get over there? Alright, we're gonna start on this mode. This is where we begin. Is there something over here? Oh, there's death. There's death over here! Ah! There's death. That's where death is. Me too. I don't mind them when there's like some sort of skill to them, or like even a small bit of cognitive, like the first one you get for the Sphinx, it's 2487. I felt like that had some sort of effort or benefit I could put into it, and I felt, you know, like I was trying. I don't think I could get across there. Can I? No, that is still death. It's still death. Right, when they're brute force, it's just like, you are wasting my time. I would imagine Shock is better at almost everything in this game. Day seems like they are far more attentive about things than I am. I still have to figure out how to get on top of one of these motherfuckers. The mission right now is getting on a platform. I can only jump so high. There's only so high that a little robot goes. One robot in a world of deserts. Oh my god, it's a teleporter. Lord Almighty, don't talk to me about it. I don't want to know. I don't want to think about it. I feel as if I have failed myself and my countrymen. Did it really take you 50 minutes? I feel a lot better. I'm still feeling a great challenge. Okay, I already fucked up. Hold on. I have to bring a fan head with me. Alright. Let's go jumping. There. Come along, my guy. You can go here. Well, okay, at least the teleporter is there now, so I don't have to be resentful of existence. Yeah, we can do this. We can do this! It is possible! Take this. Look at the teleporter, smile. You're on candid camera. We can have a little resentment of existence as a treat. Fuck existence. In general, it's awful. Quite. Wait. I'm still not there yet. I'm still not there yet. Take this. Take this with you. Here, I made this for you. Right? Right. Bop. Okay, here's the problem. I think if I move that, yeah. Son of a bitch. Okay. Come with me, Box. You have a duty. Ah! No! Oh. Work is that great today, though, huh, Day? Living is the worst sometimes. Alright, come along, fam. Day has a workplace that sounds similar to my old job, so I feel a great sorrow for them. My last job was like, hey, you're assertive and you're honest and you don't accept incompetence in the people around you. Guess that means you're mean and rude and unprofessional. And then I was like, are you sure? And they were like, we're pretty sure. What does the code do? What is it supposed to do? Okay, you can go there. Bimbo positive? As in they like bimboification? Oh, that seems like something that they should actually want to be written. I mean, that's fair. You know, I feel very fortunate that my community is not like that. We actually lost somebody who was a regular because he got mad because he wanted to be brain off. But he was also transphobic, so he didn't belong. Alright, how are we gonna do this? No, cussing is fine. I'm just slowly teaching Twitch what I want from it. I feel like, though, if that were my business, correct me if I'm wrong, that I would want my quota limit set. Okay, Box, you have to come along now. Oh no! Balls. What? Oh, balls. Okay. So the teleporter has to stay there. Balls? Super balls. And that shuts that off too. Super extra balls! Well, I guess I don't need the fan head there because I have the teleporter. Okay. So what if I borrow you? Well. I mean, sure. But that's not a good solution because now I can't get back. Okay. Yeah, they call Day Mama shock a lot. It can be rough when you're stuck in a parental role, regardless of your feelings. That happens to me a lot too, because I tend to be older in my community. I have a lot of young people here, and they do not need me for that, and that is nice. These guys are like, shut the fuck up, Hildy, stop trying to raise me, and I'll be like, okay, let me cry instead on stream. They'll be like, we are here for the therapy and for the gameplay. I mean, it does, like, honestly, when you do need an ego boost through streaming, it is nice to be the one who's raising everyone. Even if it does sometimes demoralize you. You know, I used to get called mom a lot by my friends, and it would really bother me, because... Whatever. It's pure spite. Yeah. Tev is our age. Tev's like, I'm tired and old. I don't know what you two are doing. Yeah. Yeah, Tev is autistic, so Tev does actually empathize a bit with this, but I think you're in a career where you don't have to worry as much about it, because Tev, I think you work blue collar, right? Okay, I've lost my train of thought. Alright. Teleporter. Fan. Well, I would disagree with that a little bit, because we like to have spirited debates here. We're generally on the same page about human rights, but not always about religion, about world affairs, about, you know, epistemological ideas. Spell, said that Spell seems to have fallen asleep before you came, because Spell is really fun to talk to. Spell's been on an identity journey for a really long time. You get some really nice, you get to use some really big words around Spell. Actually, you get to use really big words around anyone here. Sans got a, it's your master's, right? In biochem? Biomedicine? Lime has a master's in being the kindest motherfucking human that's ever existed. No! You... You got that badge for actually being a super kind human who cares about other people. You should. You're a super kind human who cares about other people. Okay. This is the part that I have to decide what I'm doing. Because... how am I gonna solve this? So I need to be able to get back over there. So I don't know, I don't think I take my teleporter yet. I think I bring the box. But that's gonna shut it down, correct. Oh, okay. No, that doesn't really work. Wait a second. Could I not do this? Yes, I can do that. Hold on. Boxes are transport materials! Yeah! Oh. Oh wait. I can still get back over there. Yeah! Yeah! No, aw. No sad. No sad, Hildy. Oh. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what Dave might say to you about that, Tiff. You know, Pesky, I am very happy that you have not distanced yourself from me. I feel very honored. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. We do not mind a debate. You will not hurt any sort of thing here, Day, if you decide to say whatever you want. I have disagreed with you in the past, Tev.
I could not accept that my daughter was gone. Her body was
Fair.
destroyed, obliterated. But we're more than just a body. We're a pattern, a melody in ones and zeros. And I was convinced that somewhere, somehow, that melody still existed. I just couldn't believe that it didn't. I refused to. That thought consumed me. In some ways, it broke me. But I didn't give up. Not every obsession has to be fought, you know. The easy way isn't always the right one.
Well, you can fuck off and eat your grass in silence, Pesky. I think... Man, I knew I liked you, Day. No, you're fine. I love you, Pesky. I still am gonna go tell you to chew your cud. Yeah! So, day is plural, guys, and I did not know this term. Um, plural is in which multiple identities exist within a system. So there may be a time when Day's hanging out and it's not Day. I expect respect. You are pretty tall, Day. Where am I going? Nowhere. I need to be leaving this place. I did the puzzle. I did the thing. Yeah, so I've heard of the old terms that are inaccurate, so these are no longer considered appropriate. But DID or things like this. But I had never heard the term plural. I will post in our Discord, and I will send you, I'll post in our Discord some literature so that you can read about it, because I think especially San, you would find that very interesting. I'll post some fancy lit for you. Yeah, it's not, I would not use it. From what I have read from what Day gave me, I would not use DID outside of a medical context, and yeah. Where the fuck am I going? Reading chat too much, running in circles. For me, when Day talks about a system, it actually sounds a lot like chemistry to me. So when you put in work into a system in chemistry, it outputs energy, correct? But no amount of the system is ever unaware of other parts of the system. They're all supplying work, and they're all occupying energy at different points in the chemistry cycle. And that is how I have taken to understand how systems work. Yeah, that's how, correction. I should correct myself. That is how Day's system works. It is way more complicated. I'll post a bunch of stuff. Don't feel obligated to explain on your lunch break if you don't want to, Day. Right. It's really, I think when you're not, you enjoy. You enjoy then. I will focus on gaming and you have fun in that chat. I, as an ally of all people, tend to try and make sure that they're not exerting too much emotional labor if they don't want to. It can be exhausting to explain, why racism is bad or why transphobia is bad, so I do try to step in. But if you're not exhausted, you enjoy yourself. Windstream. I don't like that name at all. And this is the Golden Gate puzzle, right? Yeah, it is. I am going to hate this puzzle. I am going to hate this puzzle. Okay, let's hate it together. Right, because that's going to turn on the fan. I bet it is. All right, I'm taking your fan head. Can I? Of course not. Why would I be able to do that? That's far too simple. Can I do this? No, because these bars are nonsensically... It's okay, you can go through these bars, but you can't go through those bars. Okay, where is Mr. Blue Light? Used to leave the light on, and there was a beat, but since you have been gone, let's see. Where is it? There it is. Oh, of course. Lovely. Beautiful. I'll do it that way. Right. So we'll just do this for now. Okay. So right, but I need that for the door. Okay. And I need you to open this. Oh, it's so heinous. All right. Right. Oh, wait. What if we did this? What if we got fancy? No, not quite. At least not how I wanted it to go. But maybe we do something else. Maybe we do this. No whammy, no whammy! Whammied. But only whammied by distance. Yes! Oh, but the fan. Can I get rid of you now? I hate it. I hate it so much. Okay. Okay. I know the step I'm missing. I got it. Got it. So this has to hook into you. And also hook into you. And also hook into you. And you get to hang out right in this corner. And then you, my good dude, you need to connect to him. Right? Oh, but then you die. Right. Okay. So what has to happen is the blue has to get interrupted for a hot second. And I have to figure out how to do that. Yes, Anne. I was thinking that too. When I was... Oh god, Tev cares so much about cooking and it's great. One of the first conversations Tev and I had was about my veganism, and I said something like, we're all corpses or something like that, and then Tev started talking about all the things that he cooks, and I was like, I want to eat your food. Tev was like, yeah, I prefer meat popsicle. What are we doing? How am I gonna fix this? How am I gonna fix this? How will I fix this? Right. Right, that's not gonna work either. Right. And even if I do this, it's gonna be a dickhead, I think. Maybe. We'll see. You're gonna be a dickhead? Dickhead? Yeah, you're gonna be a dickhead. That's how life's gonna be. You're gonna be a dickhead. Oh. Yeah, yeah. Like, it is the impossible question. What is a disorder as opposed to what is a different... That's one of the best things the therapist ever said to me. He was like, yeah, you have ADHD. Do you know before then it wouldn't have existed? And I was like, well... He's like, you would still have an ADHD brain, but it wouldn't be a problem. I am beginning to feel spicy. I mean, that's my general MO anyway, but... Stop. Okay. What am I missing? What am I missing? Okay, I cannot tolerate that for any bit longer. Please hold. This cannot go on. I went straight through Talos into Gamora into Talos 2, and then we took a break with Lorelei. So now I'm back. And it doesn't feel good. Lorelei is so good, so good. Pesky, like, really changed the experience for us right at the end. Tomorrow isn't Talos o'clock, tomorrow's Saturday. Lime will figure it out. So Saturday, it's either D&D, if D&D's running, or I might show up. Yeah, Pesky clocked that it was about dementia, like, at the very end. And it was like, whoa, mind-blowing. I mean, what if we did something like this? Yeah, Pesky, like, I was like, the moment he said it, I was like, oh yeah, duh. Oh, wait a second. Eh? Why aren't you going far? Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah. I was so focused on the puzzles and on trying to figure out Renzo Nero, like, who killed who, that I didn't really clock any of the dementia allegories. I did clock the PTSD ones, but I was too busy like, well, what really happened in this building? And then it suddenly occurred to me, nothing really happened in this building. You know, there's one story, but that might not be the truth anyway. Actually, yes, me too. I thought Lorenzo, Renate, Lorelei, I thought they were all the same story. I was like, not, or I thought Lorenzo was real for a time. Especially with all of the different brothers. No, I actually was rolling on the same kind of idea for a second. And then it occurred to me, I was like, well, I don't know. I don't think that works. There was too much, like, individualized knowledge, I think.
At some point, Athena and I were so consumed by our obsessions that we stopped being able to communicate. We loved each other, but Miranda's ghost hovered over every conversation. That kind of grief annihilates you. You can't ever be the same person again. That's when I decided to go back.
I mean, If only your universe had grief counseling. I'm sure you could find some documentation of it in Milton. But would you really want to? That would mean talking to Milton. No, that was hard as hell. I did not like that solution. It did not feel good. Helga? Yeah, it didn't feel good. Yeah, I completely see it. It felt like I was cheating or like I shouldn't. But I mean, that's how I felt. No, it's Yakut, Melvin, Byron, and... No, I didn't get paired up with Helga. I got paired up with Lenurx. Yeah, Lenurx, the Jamaican who was talking with Francois about aliens. No, I didn't get her at all. I went the pure anarchist route. I went, everyone gets knowledge and everyone does what they're gonna do with it. So I guess I went true neutral, actually. To use D&D terms. I was very true neutral. Where is this gate? Where are you, gate? Yeah, oh, I lived. Not for long. I tend to tell people that I have a very ethically... I am true neutral, for sure. If everyone does as they would do, it will turn out as it should. Whether you like it or not. Whether it's good or not. The ultimate good is if everyone is following their own way. Even if it doesn't suit your vision of it. I'm Doc Manhattan. It doesn't suit relationships that well. You get in a fight and you're like, well, duh, you did do something wrong. You're a fuck up. I don't care though. And then they're like, what are you even saying? Did you just call me a dick? Yeah, you're a dick. I like it. Why do you care? And I didn't think I was autistic. Okay, for real? Crow Team, if Talos 3 ever comes out, you need to do better pathfinding. Oh, and I think that is exactly as you would do, and so the universe is good because you do it. As long as you do what you would do, and you don't lie to yourself and the people around you, it's gonna turn out as it should. What I think is particularly wrong in our day and age is that people lie to themselves all the time. And they're cowardly. All the time. Yeah, I mean, I did live in China for a year. Um, they lie to themselves all the time. They're cowardly all the time. And so when they're faced with a challenge that they have to stand up to, they're afraid. If they would do what they want to do, if everyone did what they wanted to do, I don't think we'd be where we are right now. I think we might be a little worse off in some ways, but a lot better in others. Deborah, I love you. I mean, I lie to myself too. It's an absolutely human thing to do. It spares you the absolute terror of living. We lie to ourselves every single day in very tiny ways. But I'm talking about the big lies. You know, I don't really think anyone here is guilty of a big lie, like I'm referencing. It would be pretty hard for you guys to be who you are and be guilty of that big lie. Well, I can't solve it if I can't find it. Cannot solve it if I cannot find it. A lot of people have the lie of everything's okay. They're unhappy in their marriage, maybe they're the wrong gender, and they're unhappy in their bodies. I'm looking for the Gold Gate puzzle. Like, I see it on my map, but I do not find it. I do not find it. You know, they see a coworker being abused, right? And they know it's wrong, but they would be a target if they stood up for them, so they don't, right? Yeah, so the acceptance of chronic suffering. This is where I disagree with Buddhism incredibly hard, is I do not think that you should not fight. I think you should fight against suffering, and I think not fighting against it is lying to yourself. I don't think anyone wants to suffer. Oh, nah. I'm actually far more pro backseating than a lot of streamers. I will yell at you if I feel like you've gone too far, and if you keep going, I'll just kick you. But frankly, we solved Lorelei together. So there's a very, very thin line, like it's very hard to annoy me with what quote unquote backseating. I'm streaming this game to play it with people, so I would be very surprised. Yeah. Or and this is where I come to fear. Oh, fans. You are correct. Look, there is a fan. Oh, that's trash. I did not care for that. You know, I wouldn't say I act with judgment so much as I act with disdain for fear. Like, it's not the individual, it's the choice of accepting fear that I don't like. I judge that choice. Because I don't think that's what you would do in a neutral environment. I think that's what you do when you're afraid. Yeah, disengagement I think is the only thing you can do in the end. Like, Miranda made these fucking statues. Can you, like, believe that? This is why I don't trust that bitch. I was like, yeah, could. You need to get over her. She's a mad scientist. She's crazy. That bitch be cray. Yeah, it does. It makes me uninterested in them, too. It makes me very frustrated. You know, Jen, I was being really poorly mistreated at work. And Jen hates conflict. It makes him very anxious. He was working with me. And instead of... Oh, I missed a hand. From the New Theology by George Bernard Shaw. When you're asked, where is God? Who is God? Stand up and say, I am God, and here is God, not as yet completed, but still advancing towards completion, just in so much as I am working for the purpose of the universe, working for the good of the whole of society and the whole world, instead of merely looking after my personal ends. Oh. But Jen, I should say, stood up for me every step of the way. He made himself a black sheep to stand up for me, even if he hated conflict, even if it scared him. Jen's dope. And I think that's kind of my model in a way, is like conflict is scary, but you gotta still do it anyway if it's right. I've never had a nice Jennifer. I've never enjoyed a Jennifer. Never enjoyed a Jennifer. Okay, back to this. When you are asked, where is God? Who is God? Stand up and say, I am God, and here is God. Not as yet completed, but still advancing towards completion. Just in so much as I am working for the purpose of the universe, working for the good of the whole of society and the whole world, instead of merely looking after my personal ends. In that way, we get rid of the old contradiction. We begin to perceive that the evil of the world is a thing that will finally be evolved out of the world, that it was not brought into the world by malice and cruelty, but by an entirely benevolent designer that had not as yet discovered how to carry out its benevolent intention. In that way, I think we may turn towards the future with greater hope. Cornelius, my brother Eustathius told me that he thought this passage was beautiful, but also diminished the connection to the sublime he felt when simply looking at the world itself. What do you think? Miranda, I agree with Shaw's sentiment, but I don't know if the miracle of existence, the beauty of creation, is exactly the same as the human sublime, if that makes sense. I don't want to look at the universe and see myself reflected, even a future me. Miranda, okay, another attempt at explaining. The beauty of the universe and the beauty of what we can accomplish within it are two related but separate things, and the separation matters. Sorry, I'm not sure how to express this any better. Hypatia's Journal number 12, day 1012. I am now cohabiting with Sarapai. This is by choice, not necessity. It's strange but pleasant to find your life so enmeshed with that of another person. What we both came to realize is that together we are more than the sum of our parts. Something emerges from our interactions that is wholly transcendent, unique, and necessary. I had observed this before between Athena and Cornelius, but experiencing it yourself is quite the revelation, SX. Athena, we did have that, and it was beautiful. I should have treasured it more. You know, in Greek there are 8 words for justice. Hypatia. What was this? Founding Hypatia's Journal number 12. So founding 12. Sum humani nihil a me alienum puto. I am human, and I think nothing human is alien to me. Trev! The missing Trev!
Actually, let me issue a correction, okay? I said Alexandra doesn't see the bad stuff about humanity. But she does. She sees it, and somehow she sees past it. She doesn't ignore it. She can just see one step farther. Like, there's this mountain of garbage ahead of us, right? And that's all most of us will ever see. And she somehow sees beyond to, I don't know, the promised land? I don't do metaphors, or similes, or whatever this is. I mean, you don't care. I'm dead, and you're a robot. But her ability to look reality in the eye, to see all the bad stuff out there and still have hope. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, I think that's why
You love her! That's why you love her! It's why you love her! You love her, you love her, you love her!
Let's not go there. There's still so much work, and Chernyshevsky doesn't have much time left. Well, I mean, who does these days?
God damn it, Trev! Thanks for stopping by, Day! Have a wonderful afternoon. You should know that I am rarely next to my mic, Day. Oh, this looks terrible, and I hate it. Terrible. Terrible. I realized I forgot to take my pills. That's the beeper saying I should take a 2:30 or Vic should, but I didn't even take the 10 a.m. It's okay. They're getting taken now. This looks horrendous. Let's not enjoy ourselves, shall we? What is this? What is this wire? Is this just painting? Is this just chalk? This is chalk. It's chalk. Okay. Oh no, it's your thing. Your thing looks like chalk when you're not powered. Got it. Okay. Then we have you. We got you. Are you charged right now? You're not charged. Don't lie to me. You. Like this? No. Because you have to be red to be charged, correct? That's what their colors mean. They must be a certain color. Oh, you stop that. I see. No. No. I said let go. Thank you. This guy. Then you and you. Right, because you are that dude. Ugh! It's fine. You stay there. Alright. Woo! Great. That's been done. Good. You... Shall I move you? Can you be moved and still have it be okay? No. You have to live there. That's where you live. Got it. I hate it. I look over at chat and I'm like, what? A parent has invaded my chat. Alright. Let's do this. How about we do that? And this? Like that. Okay. Where am I even trying to go? I'm like doing all this and I don't even know where I want to be. Where do I want to be? Back here? I want to be back there. Okay. So... I see. So I want that. Which means I don't give a fuck about you. Alright. Right. Got it. I see where the difficulty comes in. Unpleasant. But not unavoidable. I must first move our friend. Unpleasant, not unavoidable. Just keep repeating that to yourself, Hildy. It'll work out. So, this guy, you have to be not in the way. Don't be in the way. Stop being in the way. I told you to stop being in the way. Why do you never listen to me? This is why we had to separate. Connectors these days. Right. That makes it more in the way than it was. Got it. So let's not and say we did that. Thanks, Hero. Would you grab me a seltzer while you're up? Hero! One of those? Just the vitamins. I will not drink this. It's grapefruit, tangerine, it's not gonna happen. Ever. I would rather, if that was the only thing I needed to drink, I would rather ferment my own piss. Nothing. Grapefruit's disgusting. And it's one of the major allergens. Ruby Red Tangerine is tangerine and grapefruit had an ugly, ugly baby. Yeah, well, somebody's gotta like it. There's something for everybody. Vic was like, I like it. I like the ugly baby. Okay, like that. There we go. No, I need you to be visible to the dude. Okay. Ugh. So, it's how the Roman mouthwash. You don't know? It can't be that terrible. Caesar did it. That would be a weird name for someone's vagina. Like, can you imagine hooking up with someone who's like, yeah, that's my Roman? Damn it. It's a ruby red tangerine flavored seltzer. Yeah. Grapefruit is a super major allergen because it has an astronomical amount of citric acid. So even if you were mildly bothered by citric acid, grapefruit's like, how about I take that to level 20? There's also something else in it that makes it that pinky color, but I can't remember. Yeah. But also just like allergies in general, like it does not work with a lot of people's bodies that much at one time. And it must be because of the liver thing. I didn't know a ton about the liver thing, but I did know. Because my whole family is kind of mildly allergic to grapefruit, not in a way that kills us, but in a way that does not feel good. Lord, give me strength. Give me so much strength. Okay. Actually, it would make sense if it was the CYP enzyme. I had to take biochem, but not nearly in the way that you know it. But what I do remember about biochem was that the CYP and like group is just really busy all the time. Okay, so you have to be like here. Right? Because then you can be maybe here. But you're gonna interrupt. Okay, so we can get all three right there. You. Can I even possibly? So close! Okay. This sucks because it's so finicky, not because it's hard. Like, it's clear as day what you have to do. It's just fucking obnoxious. Lord! Okay. Gotta put it between the grass. Gonna put it between the grass. That's what I'm gonna do. Between the grass. Enough of that. Between the grass! Right here! Right there, motherfucker! It's that part of stream when the brain is starting to quit and everything's just a little too funny. How? Ugh. Enough! All of you, enough! Stay in place. Be in place. Like that. Like that. Please, for the love of God, let this be it. Yes! Yes! Hallelujah! Alright, alright. Oh. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Oh, it's so beautiful. No! No! What? But no. Why? 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 Oh. Oh, it hurts on every single level. I have to walk away from this puzzle. I can't. That was not smart. I lived! I can't believe I lived! I live. Where are you, monorail? Are you here? Is this your home, monorail? Up and over there, that's your home. We're going somewhere else. We're doing the... Oh my god, there's only like 15 minutes of stream left anyway. I spent that much time. Oh, it makes me feel sick. Alright. Okay. Everything's fine. Okay, maybe this one will just blow through and I'll feel better about myself and won't curl up in a ball and cry. Okay, we're gonna end stream. We're gonna call it a day. We did like 3. It's good. 4, maybe. It was a good day. We're gonna end the day. There is no D&D tomorrow. If there is a stream, I'll give a... No! I do not like the swapper mechanic. The swapper mechanic... I mean, you remember I bitched the whole way through. But if there is a stream tomorrow, I'll let you know. Sunday stream with Jen. We'll go on. Maybe we'll get a Tony or a Pesky. If you were lurking today and you enjoyed yourself, please drop a follow. Every little bit helps. One day I'll be an affiliate, and who knows? Maybe I might be a partner. Maybe I'll be famous. Ting! We do have a Discord. You can get updates on any surprise streams that are not on the schedule there, and blah blah blah. Bye bye!